Acclaimed director Christopher Nolan, who you might know from the Dark Knight trilogy, Interstellar, or any of his other beloved movies, has recently returned to the big screen with the war drama Dunkirk. This true story is set in 1940, when hundreds of thousands of soldiers were trapped between the German army and the ice-cold waters of the North Sea.
You can practically see it from here.
What?
Home.
Where are we going? Dunkirk. I'm not going back. There's no hiding from this sun. If we go there, we'll die.
I mean, to be honest, it was just a body of water, really, where we were.
Yeah, there was a lot of water. They just threw us in. Yeah.
No, they did actually. I got a lot of preparation. I feel worse for some of the guys who didn't have the same preparation that I had, because I was brought out 2 weeks early to Dunkirk and did a lot of swimming as part of my training to get ready for the role with the stunt team there, a lot of who were military and ex-military. So I actually had a bit of training.
The seascape that we needed to get to have a sort of non-tidal kind of practical stretch of water that was accessible, from the town of Urk, where the harbour is. It was incredibly useful, and you get these beautiful northern skies.
One of the most important details in the film was that every actor had to be the exact same age as the real ones during the war. Then, during casting, Nolan laid his eyes on one particular potential cast member, the boy band icon Harry Styles.
My job as a filmmaker is to sort of see potential in people, the people who audition, and Harry auditioned like everybody else, and really earned his seat at the table. And what I saw in him is a great potential, movie talent. He's capable of projecting tremendous truth, and really that's what you look for in an actor. And I think his performance in the film is genuinely remarkable, and I'm excited for people to see it.
The enemy tanks have stopped.
Why?
Why waste precious tanks when they can pick us off from the air like fish in a barrel? There are 400,000 men on this beach.
You're looking for something that hasn't been done before by you or anybody else, something you can bring to the cultural conversation. As a storyteller, you're really looking for a gap. You're looking for a film that should have been made that never was. And Dunkirk is one of the great stories of human history that's never been told in modern movies. So for me as a filmmaker, it seemed like a great opportunity to bring a story to an audience who perhaps aren't that familiar with it. For British people, they're very familiar with it, but perhaps don't know the detail of it and haven't had a rich sort of full-color IMAX version of this story. And also for me as a filmmaker, it's something I'd never done before. I'd never worked on a historical event. I'd never worked, in this period with these kind of planes and boats and, on this sort of suspense thriller approach to telling this war story. I mean, I found it a very exciting challenge.
See if these men can survive on the beaches of Dunkirk, as the movie has just been released. Like what you see? Subscribe to our channel for more exclusive clips.